Sherman County Board of Commissioners comes to order, please. First order of business, we have sealed bids from 3 contractors. And this is for the jail parking. There you go, Harvey.
There should be like a base bid amount and then additive number 1, which was for the parking lot area south of the jail.
Yep.
Probably a total for both.
Okay, so you have a base bid total and then a additive number 1 total.
Yeah, and then a total for the base plus the additive.
Okay. Usually on these, do we just look at the bids and then accept the one, or how do they?
Now go ahead and read what the amounts are so they know.
Okay.
Total everything up, grand total, everything.
And then, yeah, read the base bid, the additive, and then the total for each
Grand total.
contractor.
You'll have to add.
So am I really looking at this right, where that's,
And then we can table it if you
Number?
want to.
The base bid and additive one.
Yeah, so
That's
that-
they totaled theirs. I don't know if the other one was totaled.
well, yeah, it's
I
base
assume
bid
so.
and total there.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't see that one, so.
start with, where's this from? Sport Land, a bid of $473,076.50 from Miller Construction, $313,613.30, and from, is this Nagel or Daigle?
Weigel.
Weigel.
Weigel is $287,335.70. So,
Now typically on a lot of this stuff, we can reserve the right to, reject any bid, but we also like to use like a 10%
right?
rule for local versus out-of-town bids. Not always, but we can do that. Is there a 10% difference between the two low bidders?
We could write that down. Check my map, please.
Okay, so you're saying it's not, it's 10%.
Right. So, we would accept the Weigel bid.
And then I would just accept them on, if you want to accept, or just table them till the next meeting.
Okay.
And we can make sure that everything adds up and everything's there, like bid bonds and
Okay.
everything else.
Well, then
That's probably the best thing to do.
That's-
Go ahead and just table them and then.
table them until the next regular meeting, which would be on the 30th at end.
That's what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That's what I would do. That way we can run the bid tabs, make sure everything adds up and everything's correct on
Better
on the
apples
bid
and apples.
documents,
Okay.
that they meet all the requirements.
Eric's question.
So we also talked about getting a conduit installed in this
Yes.
building.
That's in here.
That is in there.
We put 2 of them in, the existing one, and then we're putting one to the other building.
Okay.
To the north.
Perfect.
Okay, do I hear a motion to table these bids till the
I have a
30th?
question.
Yes, sir.
Is your local preference, is that a county statute?
I doubt it.
Is that preference part of these bid documents?
That's something I wish I'd have known, because I should have put it in the bid documents.
Right.
It doesn't sound like it's coming into play, but really I need to put that in the
Put it
bid
into
documents
yeah.
if we're gonna do that, so the other
Yeah.
bidders know that.
Yeah, for
Good
future,
point.
for future,
Future.
that needs to be pretty
Yeah.
well defined in these bid
Okay.
documents.
Okay.
So, okay.
10%'s a pretty large amount, I guess.
Yeah, when you
It-
start
it
working,
is.
working those figures. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, we'll let you, I'll make that motion to put.
Table the bids
table.
until the 30th.
Yes. I'll second.
Been moved in second, we table the bids until the 30th. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passed. We will take care of that. And you want these bids then?
I'll get copies of them. I'll leave the
Okay.
originals, just get copies.
Okay.
Then we'll do the bid tabs and send them out to everybody and give you our recommendation, I guess.
Okay. So, thank you all for coming and
Yeah,
putting your
thank you.
bids.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess on the 10%, would I need to include that in, probably not on bridges? You really don't have
So we don't have
a bridge contract, okay. Because I've never done that on bridges either, I guess.
That's why I'd hate to see that as a county statute, but
It's in our handbook. That's
Yeah,
the only place
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, as long as you have it somewhere.
Okay.
But it does, I guess, Weigel is under the 10%.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Or whatever.
Yeah.
12 or 13% less.
Yeah.
Whichever way to say that.
Yep.
What was his amount again, 287?
287,
Which-
335.70,
And what was Miller's, 320?
313.
313, okay, so
So
26,000.
10% would have made it 360. So,
Really close then.
yes.
Okay. My engineer's estimate, just so you have that, which these are two really good bids. My, for the base bid was 302,000 roughly, and then my total for both was 426.
Yeah.
So you're getting 40,000 under my estimate.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Unless my math is wrong, that puts Miller's less than 313.
Yeah.
I didn't say it's
I
gonna
thought it
be
was 330.
330. I thought he was okay.
That's
It was
what I-
313.
It's 313, Miller's is less.
No, because you had to, if you add his and the 28,000, it's 360.
So his was not totaled, is that what you're saying?
No,
Miller's?
Miller's was totaled.
It's 313. He'll be under the 10. So you have to
316.
decide which way you want to go there.
Yeah.
Weigel, if you added, is 316. If you add 10%.
Okay.
Or are you adding 10% to Miller's?
I'm adding 10% to Weigel.
That's what I did.
And so,
So
yeah,
you'd have to add 28,000, whatever.
more or
How
less.
about you just put it together?
No, I'll put it, and you want me to add that 10%?
That's not my choice.
I guess then you gotta decide which way you're going. You don't have to take it, I mean, like you said, you could take the local or not, or do you have to take the local?
No, I don't
If
think
he's
there's
within
anything that
10.
says we
I
have
don't,
to.
I think the 10% came, when.
I don't know.
When buying
Vehicles and.
vehicles and stuff like that,
Okay, well, we need to make sure we're doing that right too, I guess.
Yeah.
We don't want something to happen there.
5.
It's almost like because of the face value of it, and that wasn't specified prior to bidding, we're about gonna have to go with low bid.
low bid.
Yes.
Yes.
Probably be the way to go since
Yeah.
it wasn't,
Wasn't.
I didn't put it in
yeah.
the documents.
Yeah.
Right, it wasn't in the document, so I
Just
guess
stick with
Miller's
that.
just
Low
gonna have to
bid.
be mad for a little while. I
And
mean,
we worked, I guess, I don't know if you've been to Thomas County, but Weigel did all of the concrete around that courthouse, so we've seen his work and he does good work.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So that's not an issue. We've worked with him a lot,
Yeah.
so he knows what we expect, and so there won't be any problem there.
Okay.
I'd say the neater and cleaner we do this deal, the better. And
Okay.
if we didn't specify it, then
Yes.
that was our fault.
Yeah, I should have, I didn't realize that, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I have then, so
Okay.
you guys got some really
We-
good bids.
We may need to do a kind of an addendum to that and specify that we use the 10% rule for figures under a certain amount. I mean, because like I said, 10% could be a lot of money.
Yeah.
Or if we're just gonna do it for vehicles and it's hard to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hard to
Yeah.
just cut it off. Where do you say, I'm not gonna do 10%
Right.
for this or that?
I mean, I understand it because you want to,
You wanna try to keep.
your locals are
Yeah.
paying local taxes and
Yes.
everything. So
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
you get a contractor from wherever, Denver, Kansas City, whatever, none of the tax dollars are staying here. It's
Right.
going back. So,
Right.
so
Well,
I
it's-
fully understand that.
It's bad enough in the neighboring county. I mean, it just is.
Yeah. So, okay.
All
Thank you,
right,
sir.
Thank you.
thank you.
If you have any questions when you're gonna accept these, just, I can come back out or call me or whatever. So,
Well, just as you go through, if you think something's bid that's not really reasonable,
I'd like to know.
Yeah, I wanna look at the, make
Yeah,
sure
you'll
something's
know,
the
you'll
whole
understand
scope.
all the,
an unbalanced bid or something. That's why I
Yeah.
don't want you to accept it, cause some people say there's a quantity and they think that quantity's wrong. Some contractors are triple the price of that bid item because they know it should be overrun.
Yeah,
Well, there's a red flag thrown in the air.
yeah.
They shouldn't do that, but
okay.
I've seen some do that.
I'm sure.
We
Okay.
appreciate your.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Call for an executive session for 15.
Yeah, I'd say make a motion for executive session for 15 minutes with,
Ashley and
yes,
HR and.
yes,
So,
and Chrissy. I'll say non-elected personnel.
been moved and seconded that we, 15 minutes, so we'll reconvene at 9:35 or 9:34. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Going to executive session. Meeting will come back to order. Is there anything else that needs to be brought before the commissioners at this time? I entertain motion for adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Been moved in second, we adjourn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion's passed.